On the trade front, exports recorded their best quarterly performance in the third quarter of this year, led by chips and cars, and an expansion in the number of small and medium-sized exporting companies. Our correspondent Moon Ji-young has more.
Exports expanded during the July to September period, marking a 6.5% increase from the same period last year to reach $185 billion. According to the Ministry of Data and Statistics on Monday, this expansion marks the largest quarterly export figure since the ministry began compiling relevant data in 2010. The growth also marks the second consecutive quarter of year-on-year growth, following a 2.1% rise in the second quarter. In addition, the number of exporting firms grew 4.5% year-on-year to nearly 70,000. The ministry explained that although unresolved South Korea-U.S. tariff negotiations could have weighed on exports through the third quarter, strong semiconductor shipments led the overall export growth. By type of goods, exports of capital goods led by semiconductors increased by over 11%, while consumer goods led by automobiles rose nearly 5%, ending 4 consecutive quarters of decline. By company size, SME exports surged nearly 12%, led by increases in consumer and capital goods. Mid-sized firms also posted strong results, with exports growing 7%, primarily in capital goods and raw materials. And large enterprises saw an over 5% rise in exports driven by capital goods. The ministry noted that increased semiconductor exports were the main driver for large firms, while growth in semiconductor parts and equipment boosted medium-sized companies' exports. While automobile exports to the U.S. and China fell, shipments to Europe increased, driven by robust demand for electric vehicles. Total imports saw a modest rise of 1.5%, amounting to $162.4 billion. Moon Ji-young, Arirang News.